What is up? This is Colonial Puppet, and I just got back from IT. My Toshiba satellite laptop, which right now is my only personal computer. Up until recently, I had two laptops. One of them was the Toshiba satellite that I just mentioned, and the other was a MacBook. Unfortunately, my MacBook broke after a while, which sucks because I really liked my MacBook. I used it for all my commentaries. I had a Blue Snowball, which I think only has drivers compatible with Mac. Um, and I had GarageBand. That's how I did all my commentaries. And it stopped charging for some reason. I would plug the charger into the charging port, and it wouldn't light up, and it wouldn't be charging. So I took it into IT. They gave the machine a look, and I found out that the charging ports were actually soldered to the motherboard, and I'd have to replace the entire motherboard in order to fix it, and that would probably be just as expensive as buying a new one. So right now I only have my Toshiba satellite. I do have audio recording programs on it, or actually now I don't. I'll get into that in a little bit, but I used to have Audacity. I plugged in the Blue Snowball. That's when I found out that the drivers are only for PC, or I mean only for Mac, and I can't use it. But I do have a interface, and I have some vocal mics that hopefully I'll hook up at some point, so I won't have to come to the library to do voiceovers and commentaries, which is what I'm doing right now. Right now I'm sitting in a sound studio in the basement of my college library. It's actually really cool. You rent out like this little personal recording studio for 2 hours at a time. It's really nice. It's nice and solitary. There's not a lot of people, so I can just come down here and do YouTube commentaries. But anyway, I went to IT a couple days ago and brought in my Toshiba satellite because one, it was running slowly, and two, I was locked out of a lot of network settings. I was locked out of my LAN settings, which was switched to run through a proxy server, which meant that a lot of my web browsers that ran through my computer's default network settings wouldn't work. Steam couldn't connect to anything. A lot of websites were acting funky. And so I took it in, and it turns out there's a lot of viruses, which is weird because I had Norton antivirus, which apparently wasn't doing anything. So pretty much what they had to do was wipe my entire computer and reinstall the operating system. I did manage to get a lot of stuff off of the computer and backed up on an external hard drive while they wiped my computer and reinstalled the operating system. Then we scanned everything on the external hard drive to make sure there wasn't any viruses on it, and they put it back on my computer. Right now I'm in the process of re-downloading all of my applications. I just reinstalled Steam, and it's reinstalling all of my games, which I have to say Steam is a really cool service. It's kind of based on like all your games are connected to a profile and not to a computer. So if your computer just gets completely destroyed and you have to wipe it like I did, the minute you download Steam, the client, and you log in with your Steam account, it'll immediately pull up all your games, and you're able to reinstall all of them without having to worry about paying any more money for them, which is awesome. And I'm also downloading Minecraft again. I'm downloading MC Edit, World Edit, Chunky, all those stuff, Horizon, so I can put out, I guess, updates to my maps again. But anyway, that's not really what I wanted to talk about, even though I just spent like 5 minutes talking about it. What I wanted to talk about was a server actually being hosted by Sproul. I'll put a link to his channel in the description as well as an annotation. I definitely suggest checking out his channel. It is awesome. He built Harbor Way, which is a really cool economy map, and it's being hosted on the same server that TitanCity is, as well as a couple other maps. But anyway, he's hosting TitanCity on his server, which is awesome. I always wanted TitanCity to be on a server on the PC, but never actually thought it would happen. I was actually talking with Big Beast Stats when he was recording my World Showcase. I was talking about how it would be awesome if my city was on PC in a server where there actually be a lot of people on it. And I think right now it can host up to 60 people. And in the description, I'll provide the IP address. I'll provide the command that actually teleports you to TitanCity. But I think he said he put a teleporter like in the spawn, which is awesome. And I also put information for the TeamSpeak client, um, and that'll allow you to communicate with other people in the server. But I just think this is really awesome, and I thank Sproul for doing this. You didn't have to. Uh, I I don't know. I'm really happy that Titan City's now its kind of own server and being hosted on the PC as a multiplayer map. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Be sure to check out the server. Be sure to check out Sproul's channel and subscribe, and tell him what an awesome job he's doing in Minecraft. And yeah, that's all I have to say. This has been Colonial Puppet. Have a good day.